Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. You all know my name is Lisa Pittman. It is Friday and I'm just pumped up. In this video we're going to have discussions on more about each other's growth on their channel. And a lot of people don't like that word rejections. We all go through it as beginners. Even after we've been doing these videos a while, we still go through it. I have a question for you all. How is your channel coming along? How's the growth? How is your watch time? Are you getting enough watch time with your video? I'm still learning that. If you watch all the way to the end of someone's video, it helps them get more credit. It helps them get more enhancement for people to come on. And I like a lot of communication. I like feedback. Without the feedback and communication, my question is, how are you going to learn? How are we learning from each other? And that's one of the important things that I've learned on watching some other women that I just got to meet. And they're very inspiring women. They know who they are. I don't have to always say their names. They know who they are. And I took some notes down off of this one lady. Somehow I missed one of her videos. I started going back and checking out her videos, and wow, she's really crushing it. She has a lot of people just popping in the chat form, and they're giving her thumbs up, and she's really rolling. She's getting her brand out there. She's really doing it. And there's no rude comments. It's all good, positive, thumbs up, hearts, likes. And I want to be inspired and learn from this lady. She's really good. But in my brand, in this video, we're talking about growth. As far as my subscribers, it goes up and down. That happens. I'm not going to worry about that. I was told not to worry about it. But my watch time isn't always very good. It's very low. I have more or less of the mood of energy, feeling pumped up. Some mornings I have a sigh when I'm trying to get something across or explain it. Sometimes I get tongue-tied. You all ever go through that in your videos? You get tongue-tied in your videos? I get tongue-tied through my videos. Just like someone just peeked in, didn't speak or anything, and they just left. When you're doing peaks, that doesn't help the growth. You help me, and I'll help you all on your channel. I'm not saying that you don't have things to do. If you don't work outside the home, you work in the home, you got tasks, certain chores, you can still let your video play all the way through. You're helping that person get enhancement. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate that. I just need more longer viewing all the way to the end of my video. This is basically talking about me learning, as well as I want to help you all grow and learn from what I learned. And like I said, everyone goes through it. I call this one of my syndromes, the downside part of it. Everyone goes through, I don't know if y'all can see that. My handwriting ain't its best. Everybody goes through rejections. We all go through it. Even now, if you're booming and crushing, there might be one or two, maybe three. Some people get 100 dislikes, and they're in up 1,000, 2,000 K something. And I think that's just from the watch time frame. And I'm having to learn that I didn't realize your watch time is just as important. And you want to get up to 1,000 subscribers. That's my goal of this year, to the end of this year, to get 1,000 subscribers. That's my aim. That's one of my goals. My second goal in growing is to enhance with people staying on my channel to the end. Going live and people participating. They're coming in the chat box and they're asking me questions, and I ask them questions. We get to know each other. That's another way of growth. If you don't do that, if you don't stay on the videos enough, you're not going to grow enough. You got to stay on the video. You got to constantly be consistent. I'm not sure if that like was from the person that come in and just left, or if it's from Tubi or at IQ, Video IQ. I love those extensions, but I want to learn more how to use it. Hello, silly mommy for life. Happy Friday to you. That's fine. You have to do what you got to do. I appreciate your support. This video is basically talking about learning from each other, asking questions how each other's growing on their channel. And also the word a lot of people don't like, at rejections. A lot of people get rejections. They get some, they're not necessarily all bad comments, but they get like dislikes. A lot of people get dislikes, and I have to just kind of roll on with it because maybe they're not into that brand I'm doing. So I try to key in. I'm learning my key search. I have to key in and just find out what pops out there, and seeing their comments and seeing, their viewing. And I'm learning, people's telling me to do that. I think that's part of the trending. I learned how to trend finally from Missy Ellie, or L, how you say her name? Not sure I got it right. ELLE. She's awesome. You're awesome. I thank you for you're sending me her way, because I'm learning some things. And she come on my first video before live stream. It was the reading one and discussions, the book what I'm still reading on, chapter 6. I mentioned it yesterday. It was Love and Other Foreign Words by Erin McElhan. I got to talking about that, and she come on, and she stayed on a good bit, supported me, and told me she's going to have another one coming on. I'm just not sure because I'm guessing where she's from. I'm always warm, but haven't quite got it right. I know she's from the West Coast. And so I get mixed up between her time frame and mine. My time frame right now is 12:38 a.m. I think maybe she's 2 hours either behind me, is my guess, because she's on the West Coast. Because my time is 12:38 a.m. So it kind of throws me off. I'm guessing most of the time when she starts is at 9 a.m. When it's 9 a.m., it's 11 something my time. I get the time frame mixed up. I'm trying to get her time frame. But I told her to leave me a message or notification when she's going live. And she said she's going to explain more about how you do your playlist. Well, I got the trend down part, but I think I did get permission from Missy Noel / Creations and Missy L or Ellie. I got permission to use their playlist, but it didn't work. It only pulled up my playlist I did before. I'm like, oh, I did something wrong here. So I was trying to figure it out without bugging people. But like Missy says, you don't know. She wants us to come ask her questions. It's like I want people to ask me questions, vice versa. And I'm learning that through growth. And I was told from Andy, I'll get his name right, Heffiel. I think it's how he said it. I got permission to shout him out on one of my videos. I think it was yesterday I did that. And I went to do that, and he told me one thing that gets your growth is joining other people's channel when they're going live, jumping in their groups. And I find that exciting, interesting, because I can get all kind of note taking, and I get my notes down because it's important to write stuff down. So I try to do that, and that's tips how I'm growing through these other wonderful ladies. Lady I'm talking to now, Silly Mommy for Life. She's awesome. I felt like I met a new friend. So meeting new people on their channel, they're coming to meet you on your channel. That's a way of growing. And like I said, rejections. I've had maybe 2 or 3 comments, but I want feedback. Even if they're kind of rude, you're still getting feedback from that person. That person's taking the time to If it ain't but a minute or so, they're looking at your channel. Something popped out that made them come on live with you. Or when it's over and it makes them come on to view you afterwards. You know, I like more people to come on when you're live. I have it put in my description. I'm live now, such and such, you know, like that. And it's important that you put that in your description before you go live in case you don't have time to put the reminder or set a time. At least you have it in your description before you go live through your video. A lot of people do just uploads. If they don't feel like just going live, they don't want to show facial ignition or recognition. I'll get it right in a minute. I get my words wrong. I apologize. I'm not the best on my English grammar. That is one of my cons in writing, you all. I get that grammar. I get that comma in the wrong place, or I'm learning about the bullets. I'm not familiar with that. It's been so long since I've been out of school, since class of 92. I'm 46, so you can figure I have to refresh my memory on some stuff. And I got a few tutors that's helping me on that. Got a long ways to go, but I'm coming a long way with that. So, yeah. If you love and enjoy coffee, silly mommy, cheers to you. I'm still drinking my coffee out of my favorite puppy cup. Cheers to you, hon. I just want to say I got so much compassion this morning. I don't know how to explain it. It's like a chill that comes on you when you got somebody that actually acknowledges you and they want to know and hear what you got to say. I tell some stories, some actually real event stories in my videos. I did a video on about 2 divorces I went through. And it made me nervous at first, but once I got into it and realized my train of thought and how I was going to say it, I didn't want to say things to tick those people off that was in my past, as I wasn't trying to slander the person or say anything bad against them, because you have to be careful what you say. Your videos should be clean. I'm learning about spam. I didn't know anything about that's going to be part of the discussion. Certain spam words that get out there. I don't know them all yet, but I'm learning it. Oh, I got to get another pen. This pen just kind of quit writing. I do a lot of contents or notes or goal listing on my eraser board, which is growth, rejections, and spam words. Still learning that. I don't know all the symbols to that. I've only learned one. And I'm trying to learn, let's see if I can get that word pronounced right. Eurythmic. Wait a minute, I'll get it. Let me see how it's spelled, because I was watching Missy's video a while ago before I just come live stream here. Let me see if I can get that word right. I get tongue-tied like crazy. And I'm like, ugh, you know. And people laugh at me. They get hilarious at that. I'm not doing that to be funny. I really get tongue-tied. Let me see if I can pronounce this word. I'm not afraid to ask for help. Oh, I can't spell this person's name. I'll mention it. If I don't know how to say it, I'll spell it out, hoping someone would comment or give me tips. It was on the video that Missy was talking about listing WATER water. I missed that. She went back and done another video, and I missed it because my internet messed up. I think it was last night or earlier yesterday. And she had us to list water and what it meant. Like for water, W is want, A is your analytics, T is your timing. It's a huge thing. It's important to get your timing. Everyone that comes on, they view it all the way to the end of your video. I'm learning all that. What kind of energy? I usually call it mood instead of energy. You know, it's listed under E. I look at that as what type of mood I'm in. If I'm in a hyped up, pumped up mood, I'm going to be energized. If I'm just starting my day, getting woke up, sometimes I'm down in that mood. It's just according to what mood I have before I go live stream. I don't necessarily just use it always energies, what moods I'm in. I did a video, writers, I think, versus mood. You should go check that out. I thought that was an exciting video. Explains your certain personality, the way you look at things in your mood. If you're not in a great mood, you're not going to feel like, for example, starting on your writing task. You're going to want to make excuses and find ways to get away from it. Sometimes when I'm in a bad mood, I still go write it. I write down why I'm feeling bad. I'll put it under my cons section. I have a pros section and I have what I call a /con section. And my con section is my moods. I'm feeling down and out. I write down why I'm feeling down and out. Or sometimes I don't know at the moment why I'm feeling down. I put a question mark. I leave it blank. I go put on a certain music. With this certain music, is it going to pump me back up and bring me back up, or is it going to still make me feel in the kind way, down way? I find a certain music. If the music don't work for that time frame, before I try to go live stream, I find a certain candle, a certain scented candle that relaxes me, which is, I don't know if you all, or if you heard of it, it is called the True Living Salty Caramel. It's got this certain scent, but it puts you in a relaxed frame of mind. When I burn this, it helps me relax enough to get my thinking back on. If I'm feeling down, it's like I'm everywhere. I don't know where my thoughts are going. They're scattered. So if the music don't find my reach at that moment, I light a candle. And I find True Living Salted Caramel works. It gets you in that mood. It smells good. I also have apple pie or cinnamon, black cherry cinnamon. Those are good candles that help set your mood, that gets you build back up. But the word I was trying to pronounce is spelled, I hope I spelled it right, Agrio. I might have didn't spell it right. Erythrogram. And like your sypnosis or I can't say that word right. Syptnois, I think it's spelled. I didn't even know what that was. I got confused on this other lady. And I think her name was Sunny Duluski. That's a hard name to pronounce. But she is crushing it. That woman teaches about business, marketing. She has a lot of links about that. You can check her out. She's very inspiring. That word there, I'm happy to try to learn that. Learn ways. And so far, all of my channels are clean. I've never had a strike. I want to make sure I don't ever get a strike. I want to continue to go by the rules. And I'm learning from steps to you all. You all are very inspiring. You are a role model to me. You are a leader. You are a brand. You're not just a YouTuber. You're putting your brand out there. I'm learning the ropes of branding. It's not just what you put description in under your video and you just talk about it. It's what some people are doing it for business. It's what they're selling. It can be what your thumbnail is, a picture of your thumbnail. What is your video about? What are you telling that person, your audience? I'm learning all these things, and it's actually smoothing things out. It's making me feel more confident in my videos. And I think that is amazing. I took so many notes. One of them just tore apart, so I have to get my journal out. I got this little purple journal. I keep all the notes. I date it. I check off each video I do. I put the day of the week on another page, or sometimes I do it on my eraser board. I list goals I've done that day. Check them off. The ones I'm not sure of, I put a question mark by it. And it stays blank, and I go and research it until I can find it and figure out what the information I'm looking for. Setting your goals is always important. Notes taken. You don't take notes, you're not going to remember certain people's name that describes you, or unless till you go back and you find that video, and then you look for it. And that takes time going through the whole chat list to look for that person, but I've done it many times. I always make sure I keep my goals down. I keep my notes down. That helps you grow on your channel. Meeting people, enhancing with other people's their chats or their comments. Even if their video's gone, you go back and you happen to like it, you play it and watch it to the end. You go back and read comments, intervene and speak to people, ask them questions. I'm getting hit with that and I like it. I feel like I'm growing. I feel like it's like I've known these people, even though I don't really know them that well. I feel like I know them. I feel like I'm blending in. If I go to a certain live chat and someone's live and I don't feel like I'm fitting in there, blending in, I'll exit out. I'll admit to it. It's not because I'm being rude and think they're boring. It's because I don't feel like it fits me. It don't fit my brand. But I do go still like it. I'll still go leave them a comment. If I don't necessarily always describe them, I still leave a message, you know. You're there in Texas at 11:35 a.m. I love YouTube. I just and I want to do more question and answering. Maybe some of my questions are too short. Some of them were 9 steps, some were 7, 5. They're different ones, and I ask questions. I do giveaways. I done a giveaway on there a few weeks, maybe it's been over a month ago. It ain't been that long, and I want to get people pumped up. I want to be energized. I want to stay energized. But there are moments, there are certain days or certain moods that I feel down. I feel like, well, am I boring these people? These are my thoughts. Y'all don't want to drag y'all down and make y'all think, oh, you're dragging me in that mood. I'm just letting you hear my thinking out loud. It's good to share that. What can I do to get me pumped back up? Oh, maybe I need to just change that brand and put that brand on hold and do something else. I start jumping around. Okay, I know another weakness, my keywords. Some of them tell me they're too short. Some are saying they're too long, or they can't find that search for it. Maybe I worded it wrong, so I have to reword things. I make long keywords, and they don't have to be really long. Just has to be straight to the point for what you're keying in. And that's one of the things on my IQ. I don't have enough keywords in. I got to work on my keywording. That's another thing that helps your growth and gets people, they know all the keywords. They see how you're studying it, what you're trying to learn. That brings them to your channel. Communication. Staying on long enough to the end of the person's video that you're viewing. That helps the growth. Leaving comments. Like I said, that reverses to me as feedback. Answering questions. Any questions, if I can answer them. I love answering questions. Telling my stories. Telling my answering questions that I volunteered and answered. I anticipated on the answering question. And it's on my videos. Y'all go check them out. I got, I think, over 170 videos total. Something like that. Which I done 2 more. This is my second one this morning. So it's went up a little bit. I'm constantly being consistent. I have no problem with that. It's just getting my watch time. More people intervening while I'm actually going live. And intervening in the chat box just like Silly Mommy's doing. And I know she's busy. She has tasks, but she's still here. She didn't just come on and just up and leave. She's giving me a chance. She's trying to help me. And I want to do the same for her. And you all, she's very inspiring. I can't say that enough. I constantly brag on these women because they don't have to take the time of their day to help me, but they're doing it. And I can see that it's their passion because when you're driven, you're burning a desire to do it. And that's my motto. That's my word for 2019. I hope it's not spam. Let's see if I get this right. Stick to it and just do it. At Lisa Pittman. I'm learning this. I don't have all the other words and which ones not you, the ones you cannot use. I'm still trying to learn it. And I got confused. I went and keyed it in last night and my internet just acted crazy. It just froze right in the middle on Missy's last video. I'm like, oh my goodness, I missed one of the important note taking on this. I froze up. I had to go through my shortcut on the quit and command. It's a short key. If you have an Apple or MacBook, the shortcut keys is Q and then command, and you hold it, and it's supposed to exit out where you can go back and refresh and in. That didn't work. It had to do with my internet connection. They go up, but sometimes the speed drops real fast. So you're going to see that sometimes me lagging. A lot of people don't like to see your connection lag. If they go on your video and they're trying to stay true and stay on, then it starts lagging, they miss part of what you're saying. So sometimes I have to go back and repeat it, or I'll pause it. I'll try to pause if it'll let me. Sometimes it won't. Not when I'm live streaming. It only does it when after it's already done went live. So I have trouble. I'm going through the challenging with that, with my internet connection. Sometimes it has something to do with that as well. But yeah, I'm learning things about keywords, growth, how to not spam your words, how not to spam things, if that's how you say that. It's so much stuff to learn. And at first I felt embarrassed. I couldn't believe I didn't know that already. But I didn't know what to key in, what to look up in order to research that until I learned how to use my keyword search. I mean, it's like going in Google, you typing in. Learning how to shortcut your MacBook and you key it in and it shows up a whole bunch of stuff. I know that part, but just actually getting word count and credit just your keywords. You get credit with that on your IQ, and I think too, buddy. They look at that, your score, your channelistics, all that on there. I learned all that. And I like it. I like the way how it both works. It's smooth and it's helped sending me to people. It's good. It's cool. Yeah, before I post up my video, I do research on the title and the tags. That's what I learned today. I was told to keep checking in them tags. Make sure you get a tag account. That's another way to grow your tag account. Getting the right proper keywords in. Your spelling is a must. Make sure your spellings is correct. How you spell it, your capitalization, where they go. That's one of my weaknesses, my cons. The pro is I am a writer. I done finished my first rough draft book. I'm excited about that, but I'm nervous. And I just need more people to, they call it a manuscript. It's not actually a manuscript, I don't reckon, until you actually complete it and everything's done before you go publishing. I think is my understanding of that. But I need some people, what do you call that? Critique? Reader partners, someone I could send it to them. It's written on my document, my note document, and I also have it saved on, it's on a Chrome app. It's called Curio, Curio, I think, diary. I have a bunch of goals and things I saved on there. It's note taking. It's all backed up. So all that saved. And then I have it on a regular WordPad document. And then I have it saved and attached through my email. Because I sent it to some friends of mine. They wanted me to send it to their email, and I did, but I didn't get a reply back yet. It's been like a few months. I don't know what happened there. I don't want to push and pressure nobody, but it helps if you get feedback. And I'm not the one that can go and just correct every correct mistake, since I'm the one that's got the weakness in that department. That wouldn't make sense. If I'm having trouble with it, how am I going to go myself and be my own mentor and correct it? I want someone else to look over it, if you know what I mean, and give me some feedbacks and put the red markers there on another page and Show me all my errors. Because, boy, do I need the notes to that? Do I need the correction? I was supposed to be getting this book, and this is the third time, Sylvia. The third time. I ordered this book, and I don't know if you heard of it. Let me see if I got it right. Save the Cat Writes a Novel. The best book you'll ever need, or something like that. It's by Jessica, either Brody or Broody, Broody, however you pronounce that. And I'm telling you, I read the first preview of that. I need that book. That book, it helps you grow as a writer more. It helps you be a publisher faster. But I ordered it 3 times and it got rejected. It never went through. I don't understand what happened. I ordered the first 2 times and then I got my partner to do it. It failed on his end. And it's a prepaid card because we don't use a checking account, write checks. We do use money orders, or we just use cash most of the time if we can. Some certain things, how we do it, certain way we pay things. But it's just a regular prepaid debit card. And next thing I know, it was 2 days ago, my partner, his phone messed up. He had to borrow his son's phone to pull the email up, and it showed it declined. I don't know what happened. I'm like, somebody must not want me to get this book. But I tried to order it off of eBay, Amazon. It's supposed to be free shipping. It's supposed to be $12.97. It got declined. So I'm going to have to figure out another way to order this book. From, see, Barnes and Noble's like $14 and something. I try to get the cheapest I can get. In good condition. They got ways you can get them for used books, But they declined it. I don't understand why they declined it. But sometimes that happens. I'm going to have to figure out another way to order it. But if you ain't never heard of it, you need to order that book. It's awesome. If you do anything in writing, enhancements, writing stuff, if it's just blogging or vlogs, that's good to be into. And it's amazing. That book will teach you all the steps. And then they have another one. It's called Save the Cat Screenwriting. The book you'll never want to forget or put down to read or something. Or the best book you'll ever read. They got several series. One, a guy writes, and I forgot his author's name, but the one I was getting is from Jessica, Brody or Broody. She's awesome. She was new. I never heard of her to other of my mentors that I subscribe, and I watch a lot of their videos. And I learned that from them, and it seems like a great book. It's definitely a learning manual. I think it's got exercise and stuff in there as well. How many videos do you do a week? Silly Mommy for Life. How many videos do you actually do a week? Do you just upload a lot of videos? A lot of people do that because sometimes they don't like to always just be live stream because it does pull a lot of strain on your battery if you only have mobile. I have mobile and a laptop. That's all I have right now for us, my tools. I'm working on getting this camera from my bestie, which he volunteered it from allpoetry.com. It's called Low Tech. I don't know if you're familiar with that brand. And said it's supposed to enhance and do all that with my channel. And I'm not sure, but he says he wants to be the one. I didn't ask him. And Lord forbid I don't try to get on and ask for handouts. But I was shocked. I'm like, you only know me from my YouTube and from All Poetry, and you want to do this. He's like, you're my best. I got to know you on All Poetry a good few years. And we're both writers. He's a songwriter. He writes music. He writes stories, poems. And he's like, I don't mind. He said, you're not the only one I've helped. I like being able to inspire people. If people's having, because he said he saw one of my videos I didn't know he saw, where I was telling you, like now that I was trying to order something, they declined it. He says that happens a lot of times to Amazon and eBay with their tracking things. Sometimes they having problems with their tracking, with their mailing out things, that you have to be patient with them. I didn't know that, but yeah, and he happened to seen that, and he said that's what made him told me to, he made a decision to agree to that. I said, "Oh, I didn't know you actually went and saw that video," but I was shocked, and I'm honored. But he's gonna let me know when he's gonna get ready to mail it out. And I thought, oh my gosh, you're not like up the road from me. I think he's from either Missouri or Minnesota, one of them. He's out there, and I was just shocked. Even people from AP, from all Portugal. Are you still on here? I want to make sure. I don't know if you still on or if you had to go, because my internet's probably a little slow or lagging a little bit. Just wondering if you still here. I hope I didn't keep you on too long. But yeah, most of my channel is about talking about growth, how to help you all grow, you all helping me growth and my growth, and knowing you're gonna get rejections at times. We just have to roll it off and move on. Keep doing what we have passion doing, love doing, and learning how to stay away from things that can hurt you in your channel. Stay away from at spam words and stuff like that. And I hope you all will come back and view my channel after it's done, because there ain't been many viewers. It's only been one. I appreciate the one that actually come in here and took the time to be on here. As long as you have, I'm sure you're busy and got things to do. Thanks for dropping by. Hope you all having a great Friday so far. It's 1:07 now, my time PM. If it's reading you love doing, stick to reading. If it's writing, if you already an author and you made your dream come true, thumbs up. If your channels are crushing me, for subscribing me, send more of those likes my way, send more of them subscribers my way. I just love seeing it and get pumped up, seeing feedback, interaction. You all keep it coming my way. And I'll do the same and support you all's video. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. You still there? Oh, okay. Just letting people know. I didn't want to make sure I wasn't on too long if I was distracting you from your day. Do you know when you're going to have a live stream? I haven't seen Missy come on live yet. I think I'll get a notification when she comes on, correct? When Missy Elliott or Elle, when she comes back on. Want to make sure I don't miss her live stream, because she's exciting just like you are. I've seen a few more of your videos. They're awesome. It's very clean. You have a beautiful channel. I like the way your channel's set up. It's awesome. I want to get my channel nicer. Get it a little bit more better. You know where it's got listed, you got your banner. And on the left corner, you got your logo, your profile. And then you got a whole list of things that goes like from video, channel, and you got channel listings and other stuff. Or playlists and other stuff. Where I click on channels, it says no channels edited or something yet. I'm trying to get some of my playlists on that little channel, and I can't figure it out. Maybe you or Missy L can explain that to me in her live stream. If you can mention that to her, you can probably get to her quicker than I can, because she's known you a lot longer than some other women. So I'm kind of still nervous. Can you tell if I'm nervous a little bit? I'm trying not to be. I'm trying to be a natural, because if people notices that, they're not going to stay on your channel. I've had one peek, you and then Missy L. Missy L chatted with me on the other video I did. She come on, and I'm like, oh my goodness. I got her chatting, ratting on. I said, oh, I'm sorry. Hey, good morning. Sometimes I don't see you all right away, but I do check who's coming in. Sometimes if I'm just reading a story, I don't see people right then. But just rest assured, get back to the messages if I do miss any. Can you hear me okay? Am I too loud? Am I buffing, breaking up? I want to make sure I ain't busting nobody's eardrums. Some people's like, turn your volume down, or your volume's too low. I want to make sure I get the volume accurate. Because some people have trouble hearing. And I know a lot of people's tell me you can't use cap locks on your descriptions. But I do that because a lot of people can't see, or some people might have broke their glasses. They can't view my description in. I do it to help people see what my description's about before I go live stream. And I do discuss it, and I do a demonstration about it as when we first go live. But yeah, I want to get much as growth as I can, just like you all. And I want to learn the right words to say. I want to still stick to all the guidelines, because one day I do want to work for YouTube eventually. And I want to try to learn all the things about that. If I can get that word correct, monetization or monetization. If I said that right, excuse me. I want to learn all that. It's important. You have to stick by the rules. I don't want no strikes, and so far, thumbs up, I don't have any. That's a good thing. Because usually people starting out, they don't know what they're doing. Next thing they got a strike and they don't know why. I tell people, if you get that, you can comment and ask me questions. I'll explain. You have to make sure your contents, your brand is your stuff. It has to be your own copyright. It can't be no one else's. They check that, especially when you go when you start working for them. They're more stricter. They're stricter now on certain things. Not saying they're not, but you have to stick by the YouTube's guidelines. And one of the rules is, make sure it's your own work, your own channel, your own stuff. You're the creator. So I know some people got confused because I have different brands. Some's on facial masks. Some's on how to write a story. Some's on how to read aloud a story. Some's on turn words. You don't understand the meaning. I did a video where I don't pronounce words very well. I'll spell it out. I let people know I'm the real deal. Always be truthful on your channel. Be honest. If you make a promise about something, such and such, my video is going to say, for example, I make a video every Mondays on facial mask. You got it set up, or when the time frame is going to be. They expect to see you that every Monday. But I don't have a certain schedule like set up, because something can come up. I might say you in a bad storm. Your power goes out. Your power goes out, you can't go live stream. You have to wait till it gets cut back on. Then you explain why, what happened. They'll understand. Sometimes you lose people. You lose some of the people that you had before. They come, they go up and down. That happens. I'm learning that. So for your front page, you're going to have to go to the desktop. I get that part. View in YouTube to add things on your home page if you are on the phone. Yeah, okay. I can't go live until my 90 days are up. I got a warning on my live stream. I believe it was a troll that did that. Some trolls things for the heck of it. How do you prevent the trolls to come in? For 4 minutes and rolling your hair? But look at your views. Look at your chat box. That you had a lot of people coming in there. And some of them at the end of your videos, you was working it. You had comments. I just love how your energy is. You got good energy, and you're natural at it. I can't tell if you ever nervous or anything. Girl, I was only on my live for 4 minutes. Did you say rolling your hair or oiling your hair? Is that a misprint? Rolling or oiling your hair? I misread that. My hair is all over the place some mornings. I have bad hair days. And I'll tell her I got moods where I don't feel like fixing it. I do a video. Which ones y'all think? Do I look better with wearing a little bit of paint on my face or better without it? Some people say you look better natural. Sometimes I'm in the mood where I want to dress up or wear makeup and just see how much growth I get just from being fixed up. I know it ain't about that. I mean, it's good to look your best on your channel. I know that's true. But you used to be an actress? Really? What was your actress in? What, like in real life? I used to sing karaoke up at my Buford dinner place. I used to do that on Friday nights and won dinners, won a certificate. Had that place rocking up and they lit up candles and struck their lighters up there. This one group jumped on a person's dinner table just to hug my neck. Can I have your autograph? I'm like, I'm not famous. This is just something I want to try, and everybody loved it. It was a mixture of country, rock, some classic rock like Bob Seger, Leonard Skinner, some of the country, Tim McGraw, Faith Hill, um, Florida Georgia Line. Reba McEntire is my favorite female singer of all time. Dolly Parton, to name a few. Martina McBride. I don't know what type of music you listen to. Christian music I like is Mercy Me, New Song, um, Amy Grant, Vince Gill. They're a married couple now. They do excellent singing together. Twyla Paris. I love her music. Oh, I understand that. When you got kids, they come first. There are times where I have to step up for a minute. I'll be live, but I'm like, y'all don't go nowhere. There's something I got to do for a moment, and I let them know. Sometimes they'll wait. Sometimes they'll just peek, and then they'll just jump off. Just like that. I'm like, darn, you ain't stayed on enough to know what I'm doing. Daggone it. But it happens. I get a lot of that. Peeks, and they just drop back off. I'll get a thumbs up. No comment, but they'll peek in, they'll just leave. So that's the part of watch time. Let me get this straight. When you're doing the watch time, you only get credit while you're going live like I'm doing now. And say, like, for example, you and whoever else comes on, how do you know when they're watching to the end? Like when I'm getting ready to end my video and they stay on the whole time I'm going live, or right when I'm ending my live stream. That's the catchy part. And all this is relating to growth on what my video is talking about. I want to learn all the steps, take all the note taking I can on this, because I'm pumped up, girl. I'm pumped up. I'm ready to get up there. I'm not on the bottom now. I'm right here in the middle. I'm ready to get to the top. And I got a long ways to go. My channel's going to be rolling on that because everyone's telling me they can't wait. They can't wait, but they're nervous. I'm like, you got to be patient. That's that P word now. You got to learn patience. Believe me, I'm still learning that. I'm very impatient at stuff, and I'm trying to learn patience. That's another way of learning your growth. You got to be patient. You can't rush it. Time consuming. It takes figuring out when people's coming on, learning the time frame. Your channel, your brand, your thumbnails, it's got to pop out there. It's got to speak to that person when they come on there. What you telling them, what you're saying. Is it interested for them? Is it something they're wanting to do? Is it something they're asking a question, but they don't want to ask you, but you answer it for them? You're kind of answering it before they ask the question. I get some of them type ones too. Yeah, I am a multitasking, chatting with you and taking care of. I've done that before. That's kind of fun. It teaches you how to multitask on different levels of things. I kind of like doing that. And I just let people know, like, I have to hanging on the door and it just threw me off. But I'm like, just hold that thought. Hold on. Let me see what's up. I get interruptions like that from time to time. And sometimes I feel like that throws my viewers off. But it's not intentional. You have no control who's going to come and pull up or come by or knock on your door. It happens. Or I'm live streaming. My phone be blowing up. I get a notification, or I get a text or a phone call. Sorry about that, you all. I had a notification. I'll put that aside because when I'm live streaming, I'm trying to make sure my attention is on my audience. I can check that anytime, my phone, or I go through that sometimes. That's multitasking as well. But yeah, I just want to tell you all, those who are newbies that are starting out, um, when you're trying to create your channel, from what I've learned, you set up to your Google account, you sign up, it's free. You start trying to find what you enjoy doing, finding your niche, finding what brand, what your passion is. You go and find that, and you start practicing. You don't even have to go live at first. Do some audio. Practice just recording your voice. That's what I first started out doing. I started doing the audio, getting in a little bit of audio and practicing that, because I don't have the best of voice. Everybody says you got the southern accent. That's me. I'm on the East Coast side. I got the southern voice. Like, you all come back now. You hear? I can do some of that. Slang. Got the slang accent, some people say. But yeah, when you sign up for that, you find your niche, learn your keyword in, figuring out what your keyword in, look at other people's channels, intervene in their channels, like their channels. If what they're teaching or what they're saying interests you on their channel, subscribe them. That's my way of calling, showing your love and support to them. Comment on their videos, or if they're going live stream and you catch them in time, intervene in the chat box, and you'll start growing. You'll meet other wonderful people that way. I'm experiencing it, and I'm loving every bit of it. And you got to watch your analytics. I call that like a report card. It's like a report card. It lets you know how much views you got, how much watch time it comes in, how many likes, how many dislikes. It shows if you got comments, etc., etc. That's good to know and check out. A friend of mine did that when she first started out a channel. She's rolling now, and she went through what they call, I don't know if it's true, if you ever heard of it, or if it's even called that, but it made me think of it in that way. A YouTuber block like thing. She got so nervous because of some of the downfalls or dislikes she had. She had a lot of views, and she had a great many subscribers, but she started seeing the likes going up, the dislikes going down. She got nervous. She said, I'm gonna quit looking at that for a while, because all that's doing is putting me in a negative mood. And you all, I just do not want to be in a negative mood. She was really funny. She was laughing as she was telling the story about it. And she was nervous. She's like, she got stuck and didn't know what to say. So she's like, bye, y'all. Maybe I can make another live stream. She kind of deleted that one off, but I got to watch it a little bit before she took it off. And that was like her very first one. And it's just like I say, you can't just worry about all the disliking. I mean, it's good to get likes. You want that because it's showing some kind of enhancement. It's showing to support your channel, but it's not all about the likes or dislikes. It's what you're branding, what you're putting out there, what you're teaching. What is your show entails, what your show entail in your video. And I'm still learning more about show and tell. So I'm learning all these different things. It's very challenging. There's a lot of competitors out there. Got to watch out for that. It's a lot of competition. You just keep rolling on. Don't let the rejections, don't let the dislikes, or you got some subscribers jacked up. Mine go up and down. I'll be honest, they go up and down. You can't let that bother you so bad, because it's not the hardest thing. Gaining 1,000 subscribers is supposed to be the easiest part. It's getting to 4,000. It's getting your watch time in. Got to get that up. That's really important. I had to change my game plan up, because I was going to go live every day, but can't now. But I will as soon as I can go live again. Oh, I'm sorry about that. So it's a certain time frame. It's like you being put on hold right now. And when all that gets taken care of from the other, then you can better do it. You kind of have to wait on the guidelines of YouTube. Is that what it is? I hate that happened to you because, like, what I'm seeing and the videos I went to watch, you're doing excellent on it. Lovely homepage, lovely videos, and the way you got your banner set up. I think it's great. But now you can still upload things even if you can't go live right now or change your game plan up. You can still upload videos, I was told, and still use that and get your enhancement also that way. It helps grow on your channel. If you can't do what you're wanting to do live, you can actually upload it. YouTube says they they'll give you 90 days to go over their community guidelines. To go over their community guidelines or not to go over their community. Yes, I will have a new vlog up tomorrow. Awesome. I can't wait. Can you give me a shout out in your vlog or your video? Let people know that I'm a writer and help enhance me. And when you're ready and you trust me enough and give me permission on some on other videos I got coming up, and let me do a shout out for you and mention you on my videos like I'm doing now. I just love doing that and bragging on you and bragging on the other people is just cool. I enjoy it. Yes, they want you to review the guidelines, which I did. I even took the YouTube free course. Get this. This is silliest, it's craziest thing. I passed all the quizzes, the question, but the exam, my score wasn't up. I think you have to get at least a 74 or 84% or something like that. It got up to 67. But I passed. I aced all the quizzes, maybe missed one or two questions out of the whole practice quiz. I love taking courses that exercise your mind, and it's just fun. That helps me get to know what the YouTube platform is all about, what their business and everything is. That's how I learned from the rules and guidelines on some of it. I'm like a month behind on my vlogs, but my new vlogs I am filming. I will shout you out, boo. Thank you. I give you thumbs up. You are the best. Well, I do not want to get off of here, but I do have some things I got to go take care of. I got some errands to do and some more brandings to work on. Got to work on my creative second grader writing class. Some more other templates I'm trying to create on another blog page. I got several blogs, Reddit. I got on Twitter. You see some of my blogs on Twitter. Sexy Blonde 125. Instagram, I got stories on there. Snapchat, Sexy Blonde 124. I think I'm Blossom either 921 or 951, something like that. And you can check out some of my stories, some of the views, some of my posts there. I have a Facebook. Like I said, I have an email. My email is sxyblonde, BLONDE, sexyblonde124@gmail.com if you like to throw me emails or tips or links or anything you like to share. And as soon as I get a chance, I will send you, if you like, a copy. Because there's like 50 chapters. I'll just send you maybe the first 3 and let you get an idea and let you look over it and tell me what you think. And also tell me what you think about the title. I still have time to change up on it if it don't really fit it. And give me some insights on some of my writings. Or if you don't know the steps, everything on it, if you have any friends or people in your group that's writers, send them my way. You can give them my email. Or you give me links from them, from you to my email, and give me tips. And that also helped me as well. Oh, please do, because you're a vlogger. So I do live stream. I do blogs too, but I put my videos on my blog page. I got a few things on my post, but I use a video form. It's much easier than just the writing part. When I go on vacation, I do vlogging videos, like to the beach or what mountains I do. If I'm going to my place, Fort Acre Rock, I do filming, or I do the live video vlogging. I go live stream at Fort Acre Rock. It's awesome. It's a lot of hiking. You get to see waterfalls, get to see caves there. It's beautiful. And just looking back on the far view when you're on that rock is amazing, you guys. It's amazing. If you ever come to the United States on the East Coast, you can check it out because that's in Taxial area in South Carolina. Okay. You mean like before I go live stream, or just below at the end of my video, put my email in there? Let's see if this is easier for you. Because this is the live box. It won't show the comment box since I'm live. I thought you can actually turn that on along with your live chat box. Robert Blake's. Okay, I'll go check him out right now. Thank you. As soon as I get some of my errands done, I might can flip over just a few minutes. I'm going to write his name down. Thank you for taking the time to stay on with me, even though you didn't have to do it. I appreciate you. I know you're consistent. You're honest. You're reliable. You're inspiring. You're teachable. And it's amazing. I met a new friend that's a vlogger that does vlogs. So do I. Wow. That's awesome. It is so awesome, Sylvia. And I just love your name. Let me write his name down really fast. I'm getting all these people's names down because I don't like forgetting them, but there's so many people. When they're in that chat form or that live chat, you can't remember them all, you know? At, what's his name again? Blake. Roberto Blake. Is that how you pronounce his name? Roberto Blake? That's a pretty name, too. All these beautiful names on here. Roberto Blake. Is that correct? He's live now. Let him know I'm coming in his way. Thank you, Sylvia, and I hope you have a great Friday. I'm looking forward to your vlogs, and even on the ones from back. I will still go check out more of your other videos. I know I haven't seen them all, but I will go back and check them out. You have a great Friday. I hope you have a great weekend. It's inspiring. You're doing something uplifting, teaching. If it's reading you like doing, of course, stick to reading. If it's vlogging with videos, your passion vlogging, stick to vlogging. If it's even writing on your vlog post and you're doing your videos or / blog, stick to the passion you love and let no one bring you down. Keep going forward. I give you thumbs up, girl. Okay, I'll still go check out his videos. Anybody that's got tips, whether they're on live or even a few weeks ago, the most recent ones, I'll go check them out, and see what's up. See how he's popping out there. So I know he's popping. Thank you very much. He does go live, but he's not live now. Okay, I got you. I got you. Thank you. And I appreciate everything you're doing for me. And if there's any tips or anything you want to know, if I can help, if I don't know, I will rest assured get that information, and I will give you the same information to you. He has a lot of followers also. Also. That's awesome. Very awesome. All right, then. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate that. Well, you have a great Friday, and I'll see you soon. Maybe it might be on Missy L's live stream. She's supposed to be doing one today, but I haven't received a notification, I don't think, yet. about it, but I can't wait to go on her live stream soon. So do I. Later to you, hon. I hope you all enjoyed this, and if you enjoyed this, feel free to show the love and give me that thumbs up. If you have any questions, you can ask me um, in the comments or whenever you see me live again. Catch me on live. You go and ask away them question answers. That's what I'm here for. To help out, to inspire, and to teach others. And you all have a great Friday and a great weekend. Stick to that reading and get back to writing. That's what I'm going to be doing soon. Later. Bye now.